Oh, hi there. Well, as you can see, I'm looking at some levers on a pipe. This is an intake valve for water. But the thing I'm here to talk about is what we as First Nations need to do. One of our greatest failures as First Nations is that many of our people do not have employment, do not have training, do not have skills, and do not have the qualifications to maintain and get a job. I believe that we ought to help the individual or help our community if we have the material benefits or if we have the advantage. Next year in 2019, I'll be getting a fairly big settlement from the government for the atrocities that went on in the foster care system. And with that settlement, I'll be doing microloans for First Nations. These microloans would be paid to them through various employment services like Best Personnel or TLC, which I have a good relationship with, and they would be qualified for a CSO, first aid, traffic control, and eventually these microloans would be paid back without any interest or without any major demand for it. However, it is expected to eventually pay it back, because what I want to do is create a whole new element of the reality for our people, is that we need to get into the workforce. We need to become taxpayers. And this is our very first thing that we have to do. We have to quit drinking. If we keep on drinking, all of this is literally going to be a shit show. Because if we keep on drinking, if we keep on using and abusing ourselves and feeling sorry for our shared and collective past, we'll never get ahead. We'll never be seen as someone who's better. And in Canadian society, we are seen as chugs all across this nation, and we have rightfully given them that title by the way many of us live. Many of us don't live like that, and you might feel kind of put into the same circle, but however, many of us do, and many of us do know natives who do struggle with addiction. We need to get clean, we need to get employment, we need to get the skills, we need to get education, and we need to help our brothers and sisters out. Remember, as First Nations, we have to come together. We were segregated by white people. We were segregated not to benefit us, out of sight, out of mind. Our chiefs and councils are okay with segregation, but we shouldn't be. What we should yearn for is one people, one nation in this country. Our right to determination or sovereignty cannot go with segregated people. If we are segregated, we are a divided people. A united people can only conquer. Learn from history, my friends. Learn from history. This is Dwight Keeman signing off, and all my relations.